Yes, hello, good morning, Veda Ela from Costa Rica. You are in Costa Rica, I'm here in Breda, the Netherlands. So it's morning there in Costa Rica, here about the same weather, maybe a little bit colder than Costa Rica. So nice to see you and that you are making time for this to tell people about restorative yoga. And yeah, we both love restorative yoga because we know what it all can bring, all good things, all relaxation and support on many levels in life. And I have done the teacher training before restorative yoga. And yeah, restorative yoga, some people don't know it yet, maybe. So it will be about the essence of restorative yoga today. So people can get to know this form of yoga better. And maybe people know it, but they don't know you yet and how you teach. So you're gonna give us some examples of postures and lead us through, and we can all enjoy a short session today of restorative yoga. Yeah, and maybe people know you already and just want to join and enjoy again and again restorative yoga online in this video. So thank you, and maybe you can tell a little bit more about the essence of restorative yoga, and then we'll do a session. I will join you. I'll be on my mat here. You'll be on your mat there. And please let us know.
Hello, Christel and Yoga Globe. Thank you for this idea of connecting even through the cyberspace. And yes, restorative yoga is my love affair. I see what it has done in my life and in people's life through the classes, the workshops, the teacher trainings. And the essence of restorative yoga is conscious rest. Yeah, so it's a passive form of yoga available to everyone, even if you're not feeling good or you think you're not fit or not flexible. All of this has nothing to do with this very welcoming, kind practice. And it is directed to the nervous system. And in these times of so much stress and anxiety and uncertainty, I feel it's a practice that, first of all, it helps us to relax. Therefore, we work on the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. It guides us into dropping into the body, because when we are so busy and our minds and our nervous system is stressed out, we are living from here up, yeah, in our minds and the sympathetic side of the nervous system, stress. And we want to support ourselves to come down from the head into the body, to soften, to relax. So today we will have a very short class, yet many times I find that for people to relax, they need to move a little bit. This is why in my classes, sometimes in the workshops and in the teacher training, I include some somatic practices, basically some movement, something that bring us first into some activity, so that then the relaxation is not something imposed or that we have to do, but is a response to that movement. So to say this, for those who may be in the practice today, who are new to the practice, and maybe they are still not so, a little bit still so much in the mind, what happens, and this is normal, I'm saying it for those practicing maybe for the first time, that your mind at the beginning gets a little bit busy. Like, what am I doing? Why I'm lying here? I have a long to-do list. But all we do, we leave this aside, or we let it run in our minds, and then we start focusing on the breath. And in this practice, the most simple breath I like to practice is sigh breath. Why? Because it helps us also to discharge the nervous system and to hear the sound of the breath coming out. So like we inhale through the nose and we sigh. And this breath already starts to give in this signal to the nervous system. You can start to relax, let go, drop in the body. Yeah. So unless there is anything else, I might mention a few other things during the practice in the beginning, and then I will leave you a bit in silence. And a reminder also that we hold these poses for long periods of time. So you will see that today maybe we do only 2-3 poses. And it's good that if you have around anything you can gather at home, whether there are pillows, or maybe you have blocks, or maybe you have a bolster. So anything that can support the body, that makes the body feel safe, so that then we can relax. Yeah. Are we ready then? Good. Go into our first asana. We are going to do it to take care of the lower back, because for those who stand for long hours or walk or even sitting in a chair, the lower back suffers a lot. And it's a posture that you can even do it, in your bed before going to sleep. So I'll invite you to have either a bolster or a pillow, nothing too high that might actually challenge your physical body. Remember, we are not working on the outer layers of the body muscles. We are working in the joints, the fascia, the connective tissue, and most of all, we're sending a message to the nervous system: you are safe, you can relax. You might want to have something to support your head so that the neck is not pressed. And let's use our hands from now on to support the body. And we are going to move very slow, because moving slow is part of the practice. Take your time to settle. Your glutes are on the mat. Lower back is supported, and the arms are relaxed on the side of the body. And let's keep it really simple. Placing the knees against each other, the feet apart, and you're most welcome to close your eyes. We also giving a rest to the eyes, which receive so much input. And once you're comfortable, in restorative yoga, we have one of the 8 principles that says to place the body in the highest standard of comfort, so it can relax, it can surrender to gravity. And we could also practice a few sigh breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through open mouth, so that you create that soft sound. It's like the sound of the waves in the ocean. And I will give you also a moment to start to drop into this body, to feel, to dive within. I'm not using music today, which is very helpful many times. Yet, I want to give you a moment of silence to reflect and to start coming down. as I said before, we hold the poses with long periods of time, meaning 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even 15 minutes. I will keep it a little bit shorter now, as I would like to share at least another 2 poses. But know that when you do this practice, you can hold the asanas for as long as you feel you can be there comfortably and coming back to the movement of the breath. One more breath here into this supported back bend that opens the chest, the shoulders, the heart. And it works in our lower backs. Bring the awareness back to the breath, to the body, to how the body feels right now. And let's to remember, move slow towards the side. You might use your hand to support the body and the other hand to help it to roll up. And let's move the cushions or whatever you had to the back of your mat. If you have more cushions, it's never too much support. We'd rather look for extra support, even if we think we don't need it. We want to give this signal to the nervous system. You are fully supported. Maybe you want to place a blanket on top of you. My feet are fully placed on the bolster. And I also have some support in my lower legs. And the arms are around the head. Soft, soft hands. And bring that deep breath into your back. And a long exhale. Melting onto the ground, onto the earth. Softening. And again, maybe one day you don't have so much time to practice and simply want to, let's say, take this posture, find a place, a corner where you can take a moment to ground, to breathe, to stop all activity, and simply be. Restorative yoga is the yoga of being. You might turn the head to the other side, moving slow, noticing how the neck feels on the other side. Two more breaths. We could stay, of course, so much longer here. In fact, once you learn, let's say, these two postures, you can take maybe 10, 15 minutes for each, if you have that time. A shorter time also has a great effect on the body-mind system. It's up to you. Maybe you can even practice one posture. One posture is better than no posture. One more deep inhale into your back, filling yourself up with prana, life force. And a long exhale. Sigh. Just remove the support we had under the feet and legs. Bring your hands under the shoulders. And wow, I could continue forever, but we are going to place ourselves comfortably for supported Shavasana. You could stay there, or you could close it with us. Bring your bolster or cushions, anything you had, at the back of your thighs, back of the legs, close to the glutes. And use the support under the head, support the neck, make like a pillow, pressing it a little bit against the ears, and palms facing up. Let's take one more deep breath together. And exhale, sigh. Letting the body now sink into the ground, into the earth. Breathing by itself. You could stay there. I'm gonna slowly move out to conclude the practice. For that, I'm simply gonna bend the legs, feel the sole of the feet on the props, and slowly turn to the side. And again, you can stay there, no hurry. Whether you're lying still in Shavasana or maybe sitting up, you could still keep your eyes closed for another moment, observing how does it feel to stop, to breathe, to observe what arises in this moment. I wish this was a little help, some support in your daily activity. And I'll be seeing you very soon. You know where to find me. You get more info on this video. And I'll be visiting the Netherlands soon for classes, workshops, and the teacher training for those who want to go really deep into this inner journey. Namaste.